Hello and welcome to Caravan Salon 2021. This is the 2022 range of off-road vehicles from Karman Mobil, and we're going to start off with this Dexter 560 4x4, and this thing here will cost around 65,000. See how good I am? I didn't look that up, really. I know you don't believe me, but I didn't look it up. I can sort of tell now after a while. 60 meters long, 206 centimeters in width, 279 in height. So it's on 130 horsepower, 3.5 tons 3.5 tons basic, what do you call it, gross vehicle weight. You're gonna have a stack of payload on this. So there you go. Now widthwise bed, and if you want a lengthwise bed, then that's not a problem as well, but you've got to get the Dexter 570 vehicle. The toilet, obviously, it is a bit squashed inside, but bear in mind how long and wide the vehicle is. See anything missing in here? Was that what you think was missing? I don't like moving parts as a rule, but in a case like this, I can't really see what other options there are. So the sink comes out like that, and I particularly don't like the toilets though moving. This one doesn't, fortunately. So there's a little bit of storage. Obviously it's 4x4, and I think people are possibly less inclined to spend long times in 4x4 vehicles. I've just got this minor thought, maybe these expedition vehicles, people that do actually live in them for years on end, but something like this, I think this is like for a couple of weeks out in the, visiting Newcastle or something like that, and then you go back to your normal job. So anyway, there you have the fridge, and now people are just beginning to swarm into here in their thousands, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful who are filming all the rest of it. Again, same price, 4x4 DE 570 AW. Right, so if you make the beds longer but the van is the same length, does that mean you can have the same facilities in there? Well, there the beds are longer. This is for taller people. So what you got to do in this case, you got to put, for example, there goes the, is the dog upset? There goes the wardrobe up here. You can take this out and your clothes can hang over where your feet are. But for example, if you're a tall lady and you're a short man, you get the gentleman to sleep on that side, and the shirts possibly won't be touched by his feet. Okay, sensible sliding door on this one. Sink somewhat similar, goes up and down. Like that. You may be wondering, incidentally, why I'm wearing this thing around my wrist. Obviously, as you will have noted in the past, you've seen my videos before, you'll know that I am a very fashionable person, and you'll notice that a lot of people are wearing these things here. The point of wearing these things here is because it shows I've been vaccinated. So that's why I've got that. Right, where's the table? Has it been pinched? Somebody has walked off with the table. Yes, it does look that way, but what happens is you've got to make the space for the beds. So the table is one that comes up and down, slides in there. In this case it's gone, but the table sort of fits in there, and you use your drivers and passengers chairs, which you're not using when you're driving, for driving. So you can turn them around and you can sit at the table there. Alright, let's have a look at some more. Right, so we'll have a look at another 560 here, which is 5AW, 65,000, and so it's a 6 meter long vehicle. You can see it in a different layout. It's on the Ford 4x4. And the widthwise bed. There's a Davis 591 there in the 4x4 section, but it's not 4x4. So here's the all-road area, which is a mistranslation of the German word Allrad, which means all-wheel, but the rad and road sound the same, so it's an easy mistake to make. So in English it should be off-road, not all-road. Right, so let's now have a look at the rear areas of some of these vans. This double floor, as Carthago called this. This shelf is quite handy, really. So you sort of keep your deck chairs and tables and things under one, and you keep your dog food in the other, for example. This will move up, so you get rid of the shelf. You could have a bicycle in there, and maybe put the bicycle outside, chain it up to the outside of the van at night, something along those lines, which is a relatively good idea. Another feature which you've got at the rear, you've got the gas, for example, gas cabinet, and so have a quick look at the rear in this one as well, which you see is quite the same, but we'll open the gas cabinet just to make the point. There's the gas cabinet open. Two gas canisters go inside. You may think, oh, it's a bit of a waste of space. Yes, it is. You could undersling it, but yeah. No, but the thing is this. Now, if you've got a 4x4 and you start underslinging it, you have reduced clearance. So that is not a good idea. There may be another place to put it, but I don't know where. So that's just my opinion. I'm into underslung gas, but not in the 4x4. Okay, we'll have a walk around the outside here, and then I think I'll leave it as people are beginning to walk around. That is the current managing director of Karman Mobil, and unhappy with a member of staff. Well, I'm sure the managing director has a very good reason for his lack of happiness. So thanks very much for being here with me on this tour of Karman Mobil off-road vehicles, and I might actually add some more in the description. I've got more information about the 4x4 kits as well, but I don't always remember it when I'm doing something like this, particularly as when I film. It's not as it was planned. You go somewhere where the vehicles are available, so that's how it's actually done. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, and all the best from Dusseldorf. On the 4x4 kit, I may do another video explaining more about it. Thanks, all the best.